Good morning. It is May 19th, 2022. YOLO. And I'm just packing up my tent stuff. I'm near a shelter. The shelter is right over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a faint banjo playing and someone's singing. So what a treat that is this morning to be able to wake up to hear a banjo playing and someone singing that can actually sing. So today is day 70 on the Appalachian Trail. So please join me today as I walk in the rain once again. But I'm getting packed up. I've got to get my food packed up and we'll be heading down the trail. I'm no big hurry today because my wife is supposed to meet me in the nearby town. So I'm actually 2 days ahead of schedule, or a day and a half. So I'm just gonna take it easy and mosey along and see what happens. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right guys, we're heading back out on the trail this morning. We're going down into Front Royal, Virginia, I guess, or near there. So I've got a squid in front of me here. Woohoo. So we're heading on down. If I see something interesting, I'll pop up and show it to you guys. Hey guys, we're coming up on this boardwalk. So I guess it's pretty soggy right through here. So Captain Jack is gonna demonstrate how to walk on the boards. It's just a wet stream, so I appreciate the trail maintainers putting something here for us so that we can have something somewhat dry to walk across. Although if you're listening to this, trail maintainers, try to put some chicken wire on there so we got something to grip with. But we're coming out on this fence, so it must be private property. There's a meadow on the other side. So, oh, there's a house to our right. Hello. All right, we're heading down. I think we're going into Front Royal area, so we'll pick up something a little bit later.
There's a bench outside of the visitor center that has a pole and a little sign that has a picture of a trolley on it. That's where you need to wait for me. Okay, cool.
So we're heading into Front Royal right now on a trolley. It's free because of COVID. So what is base station?
Base camp.
Base camp. See, look at that.
Yeah, it's not like a restaurant inside, but they also have, when they remodeled it, they included, I guess, a shower area. They have some lockers for people to lock their stuff up while they roam around town or whatever from the hike. And they have laundry facility too.
Okay.
Yeah, and right next door you have a bakery, and then I think a door to that is like a little outdoor shop. So if you need any hiking supplies, like shoes, anything pretty much, I guess that you need for hiking, shoes or whatever, or bags or supplies or whatever.
What about like fast food restaurants? Do you have anything like that?
Okay, so my favorite is Slumbers, and a lot of the hikers come into town asking for where it's at. It's a nice little ice cream shop, but they are like a fast food restaurant, except for they have everything is like local. Their ground beef is fresh. Their French fries are cut fresh every day. Nice.
Okay.
They have cheese. They have like chicken.
McDonald's chilling out. Just had lunch, which is a late breakfast. Packing up and getting ready to head to base camp so I can get a shower and get some stuff uploaded on YouTube. So let's do that, do laundry and a shower at the base camp. McDonald's. Hey guys, this is base camp. We can get a shower, laundry for free. Let's check this out. Front Royal. Come inside, and this is a place where we can put our gear. We can secure it. We can leave it here for our town. We got a professional washer and a professional dryer. We got loaner clothes. We got hiker box. And we have a shower. And it's a nice shower. You can, here they got stuff. They got razors too if you need it. They got a bathroom. They got a loaner library that you can read while you're here. And I was able to sign in. So they encourage you to take and mark on the wall with the chalk that they have. This door here is an outfitter's. So I'm just gonna chill here. We have 16 minutes left on the dryer. And we're gonna sign in at the logbook and just chill out. So I've got some wonderful loaner clothes on. So a shirt, a pair of pants, and we'll just throw those in the laundry when we get done so that they're ready for someone else. So I appreciate you guys coming along and seeing how we get clean on the Appalachian Trail. Thanks to a brewery, an outfitter, and a couple other little companies. So this is it. All right, guys, we're leaving base camp. I've got a fresh shower and fresh clothes. So now when Wendy comes, I won't need to waste time doing laundry. So that was nice. But anyway, we're heading down here to the trolley. But first of all, I've got a couple letters that I need to mail, which are right across the street. Now, so we'll drop these in the post office box here and say thank you for them stopping. But now I gotta put something down so I can have both hands because I got one on the camera. But anyway, I'm gonna drop this in the mailbox and then head down to the visitor center. Sure does feel nice having some clean socks, some clean underwear, and some clean clothes. So hopefully it won't rain and we'll enjoy the cleanness for a little while. But it's typical that I get clean socks and underwear and immediately later in the day or the next day it rains and I'm walking through the mud. So it's not very good. Hello. It's a quaint little town. A lot of businesses right here on the street. And we're coming up onto the circle, which might be the visitor center. Got a dog bowl out. We got to be down here by a certain time so we can catch the shuttle or the tram in this case. Thank you very much there, Mr. Officer, for letting the crosswalk go. So anyway, we're here. It says love. I think the visitor center's up here on the corner possibly, so we'll check it out. The park. I think we'll sit here on these benches and see what happens. Guys, we get dropped off by the trolley. I just need to get across this road before I get hit. But we got fresh socks, fresh underwear, full stomach. I've eaten a full cherry pie, and now I'll start hiking and probably throw up on the trail. So, all right, see you guys. Pretty warm day today. I thought when we're getting picked up with the trolley, rain clouds were coming in, which is pretty typical because every time I do laundry, it rains within hours or the next morning. And then we're hiking through mud and slop and my fresh, clean socks are trashed. So that's no fun. So hopefully I can have at least a dry pair of socks for 2 days, hopefully. Also getting them clean fluffs them up a little bit. So now they're sort of cushy again, where before they were all matted down with mud and dirt. And our socks get so dirty that they get crispy. And then when you flip them or something like that, you can just see the dust and dirt roll out of them. So now we got to cross the creek or whatever this is. So hopefully I don't get my shoes wet, which in turn get my feet wet. So looks like if we go this way, it's narrower and less stones we got to step on. You got to be careful with these because sometimes if the rock is wet, it'll be mossy and be very slick. All right, we made it. So I am good with water, but looks like someone dropped their soap. That soap is Dr. Bronner's soap. It can be used for shampoo or whatever. I actually think it's just baby shampoo, but I had some when I began, and I actually dumped it out in a hiker box because the stuff is so viscous that it leaks. So I had it in a double Ziploc baggie, and it was still getting out of the baggie, even though I had the lid on, had it in a baggie, but because it's so thin and viscous, it was actually getting out of the bottle. So it was just making everything messy. So I cleaned it up, stuck it in a new Ziploc baggie for someone, and placed it in the hiker box. So who knows? That might be the one that I had placed in the hiker box hundreds of miles ago. While I was doing laundry circles, the girl I've been hiking around, she actually missed the trolley in a roundabout way because she had to go to the post office to get a package, but ended up she missed the trolley because the package wasn't there, which is sort of the bad thing about shipping food and stuff ahead of time to places. Either it's lost in the mail or it just simply hadn't got there yet. Now she's passing it up. Now I got to figure out how to get through here without getting my socks all muddy. All right, let's try this route. All right, so this is a pretty boggy area. But anyway, now she has a box that may arrive tomorrow or the day after, and she's not here, so she'll have to either have it shipped back to her dad's house and then resend it, or have it bounced forward, but she's not there to tell them where to move it forward to, so it's not my issue, it's hers. But anyway, since she missed the trolley to get back on trail at noon, she came to the locker room area, the base camp, and got a shower. And then I convinced her that she had time to go ahead and do her laundry. So she went ahead and done laundry and took a shower. And we still made the trolley for the 2 o'clock pickup, so that, or 1:45 pickup, whatever it is. So I want to thank the town for the free trolley service. It typically is like 50 cents, but since COVID, it's been free because they don't want to have to deal with the change or the coinage. It's basically free anyway. It's government subsidized, so thank you, Front Royal, Virginia, for having a public transit system that's free for your residents and for through hikers. So, all right, we're in a muddy bog area again. Got a hopscotch across here. All right, did that again. It's getting humid out today, so I am starting to perspire, so I've been clean and now I'm getting all dirty again. Had a double quarter pounder McDonald's this morning with a big drink and big fry. But that was sort of a brunch. It was about 10:35 when I had that because that's when they shifted from breakfast to lunch. So I got there about 10:15. Went ahead and did some thank you cards, or a thank you card, and waited on lunch. I downloaded a couple Netflix movies and then went and ordered lunch. So then I hitched a ride. I walked the block. I hitched a ride with a guy from the gas station who took me to 122 East Main Street, which is where the pub is, which is where the free shower and laundry is for base camp. So basically it was a 30-foot by 10-foot room that had a shower and had a bathroom, had a washer and dryer, and 4 large lockers or cages, if you will. So it was, think of a dog kennel, because they were a pretty good size. So you could put your stuff in there. You had a digital lock that you could put your own combination in, and then you could leave and just leave it in there for a while you went and spent the day in Front Royal. So that was a wonderful service, very thoughtful for through hikers. So thank you very much to the brewery and the other participants who sponsor that program. Much appreciated. All right, let's hike north. All right, guys, we got Trail Magic. Why not Trail Magic? I'm gonna guess that it's empty. Oh, it's not. So there's sodas and some chips in here. So people, this is Trail Magic right here. So they just simply brought a cooler in and placed it. They got some sodas and some chips. So I will take a soda and a couple of little Snickers bar. Thank you so much, Why Not, for the Trail Magic here just outside of Front Royal. Much appreciated. So we're out walking in a meadow, but luckily they bush hogged. So it's a nice little path. Look at that. Woohoo! Say goodbye to the ticks. It's out in full sun now, but it's a nice little meadow. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Another one down and another one down. Hey, let's take a picture of this. Look at that. I foresee a photo collage with all these white blazes that I take pictures of that are unique or old or aged, and having that on one big print, or having it on a print as one big picture. I think that'll look cool. And then maybe a picture of the AT sign or something like that. That's what I have in my mind. I don't know if it'll look good or not, but in my mind, I think it's great. All right, off we go. Let's see if we can get the backtracking. We're heading to the shelter tonight. I don't know how many miles it is, a couple more miles, I'm sure, maybe 4. That will put me about 8 or 9 miles from my wife tomorrow, so I'll be able to wake up and have an easy hike of about 10 miles or less and meet her sometime around 1 to 3 o'clock. I'm not sure how far she has to travel or how long it'll take to get here, but that's a game plan. That way she won't feel rushed and I won't feel rushed. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully it's better meeting up than the last time where she was parked on the interstate and I was down below saying, "I'm here." I go, "I don't see you." So I just had to walk about 100 yards. I found her on the interstate at a parking area. So here we go, back into the woods. We got some swampy area, so they built us a bridge. Thank you. Surely that's not a bench to rest on. That's what it looks like. Not really sure why you would sit out here in the swamp, mosquito infested area. Here's a water source though. This may not be the best water source since it's next to the highway. Maybe some oil runoff or some type of runoff. It's like a parking area or something coming out. Looks like we're gonna go underneath. This has got to be an interstate. This is pretty busy. Oh, there's a road, so I guess we got a road and a interstate. Yeah, this probably would not be the area to get your water from. Let's get a picture of this. Here's the white blaze, along with the black paint and white paint, graffiti. Just a road walking. The lady had stopped back here and was getting her mail. I guess the mailbox is back there for all the people who live down this road. She said there's a parking lot up here on the right that we'll go to, and then the trail will actually leave from that parking lot. So it's always nice that they leave beds for us hikers to lay on, just randomly on the trail. There's a white blaze on the tree, tells us to keep going straight. This is a private road, so I guess I got a no trespassing sign for hunting and fishing. No, right here is the trail parking lot. So here it is. Bridge to get over the creek. We'll go from there. How you doing? Good. Here's a stream. Just had a little bit of trail magic from this car right here. They came out and they were hiking, and he's like, "Hey, you through hiker?" So they're like, "Oh yeah." And the guy's like, "Do you need anything?" And I was like, "Well, if you'd like, you can take my trash. That would be great." He goes, "You don't need water or anything?" I go, "Well, actually, I do need water. I don't want to get water out of the stream because the highway and everything's right here. And there's a good chance of having some chemicals or something in it." So he's like, "Oh yeah, hey babe, get this guy some water." So they brought me several bottles of water. So I was able to fill up my water bottles, and I'm toting 2 more bottles out. So I give that away if I need to. But anyway, I got 2.1 miles to go. It's nearly 6 p.m. So just chilling. I took a break there at that little area that had a picnic table. So took my pack off and just chilled a little bit. Watching some TikTok videos on real estate. So that was good. There's 2 bars of signal. So up I go. And also I met changed the coordination point with my wife. So I got looking on far out because I wasn't rushed and I had time to do it. So we changed the location 0.2 miles because the coordinates I gave her was a road crossing. And then I saw there's actually a parking lot 0.2 miles, which is 0.1 mile off the trail. So it'll be a place that we both safely can get off. She can get there, she can read a book, or I can get there and lounge around. So we can do it safely, not just being on the side of the road. So the shelter is going to put me about 10 miles, just a little under 10 miles from where I need to meet her tomorrow. So she's going to meet me around 1:30. So I don't need to leave camp until about 8. Or if I want to, I can just leave earlier and not walk as fast. That's based on 2 miles an hour. I don't know what the terrain is, but if it's like this right here, we can easily do about 2.5 miles an hour. But if it's rocky and shardy and we got to watch every step, then that's another scenario. But we'll get there tomorrow. We'll meet. So it'll be good to see her. I'll get some new kicks. So I'll figure out how many miles these have on it. But I think it's pushing around 700 now on a pair of shoes. Starting to get a hole in the side on the toe. This right here is coming unstitched. The toe box is getting pretty worn and the tread is nearly gone. We'll most likely go back into Front Royal and go to Walmart there so I can maybe find some new hiking pants, because my pants are too large by a couple inches and they sort of hinder me when I'm wearing my pack because they're all bunched up around the waist, and now my pack is squishing that bunch section into my waist. Same with my running shorts. My running shorts that I'm wearing now, I don't think the elasticity of them has gone out of them because they're pretty stretchy. I think it's just I've lost several inches in my waist, and now I have to keep the elastic drawstring tied in order to keep the pants on, or else I'll be hiking along and next thing I know my running shorts are hanging down below my butt cheeks, and I don't really pay attention. It's like, oh, what the heck? So then I have to stop and pull them up and pull the drawstring and tighten them up a little bit. All right, let's get hiking. We're going uphill. We're not going 2.5 miles an hour now. We just hike and go through the pain, and then we sleep on our air mattress. Man, the air mattress magic comes in play, and all the pain gets sucked away through the plastic and the air mattress. So it is pretty amazing, rather, that we do all this, abuse our body every day, ask for it to do things and carry a large pack, and then in the morning it's all taken care of. But today has been a fairly easy day for me. I've been not stressed. I just hiked a few miles and then we went into town and just chilled out there. I hung out with Circles today, off and on. So we went in town together and we went to the grocery store together, and then I got my my cherry pie, and then I went to McDonald's, and then I didn't see her, and I wasn't going to anticipate seeing her the rest of the day because she was getting right back on trail. Well, I wanted to write a couple thank you notes and do laundry and go ahead and do a shower so that when my wife is here, we don't have to waste time doing that stuff. So that was nice. So I went to McDonald's, as you know, and went to base camp and did laundry and got a shower. Now I'm all stinky again because I've been sweating. My shirt has been saturated already, so I most likely have wet underwear. So if my shirt is wet, I'm sure my underwear is wet as well. But anyway, it's been a pretty nice day. I thought it was going to rain after we left town, but it didn't. Front Royal is a nice little hiker town. It had everything. I believe I'll be going back there tomorrow to spend the night and then heading to Walmart to do a resupply and to maybe pick up some new shorts or new pants because my waistline has shrunk several inches and my shorts are falling off of me, basically, as I mentioned earlier. But just have a half mile going into the shelters tonight. I'll cook supper and just chill out. I'll work on some videos. I think today's mileage is going to be around 15, just there shy of maybe, which I had a good day. I went in town and chilled out, and I took a break at the bottom of this mountain at a picnic table where I was blessed with some water. And now I'm hiking in. It's just about 7 p.m. Hopefully there's a tent spot. I'll get set up and boil some water and have some supper tonight. But it's been pretty nice, pretty easy. Sun's been out. Not trying to push these long miles. So 14 miles was pretty nice. So enjoyed it a lot more. And again, the trail has been fairly easy. And town was there. It just made it for an enjoyable day. Obviously, we're not going to have all those amenities everywhere, but I like to go in town. I like to visit with people. I like to get a ride on a bus or try to hitch a ride into town and just have lunch. So that was pretty nice. I am going to have to splurge and get some ice cream at some point, but it is what it is. But anyway, let's try to find the shelter, which is probably about 0.3 miles now. And we'll check back in when we get there. Maybe the guy with the mandolin will be there and he can play a couple tunes. So the next shelter is another 6 miles, I think. So I don't think a lot of people are going to stretch out that far. So maybe we'll have the same people staying at this shelter that we had last night. But I did tent, so I was there, but I wasn't really present with them. All right, I'm babbling. I'll see you in a few. Trail is shifting directions to the right here. There's a trail going this way, so let's see what it says. That one's a Ted Lake Trail. This is Manassas Gap Shelter. It's down yonder. So even though this is a trail, this is also the direction to the shelter. So it might be 2/10 of a mile or so. Up here's another sign. So I bet you that trail back there that you didn't see, it was not marked, it was just a trail, but it would have probably taken me to the shelter because this appears to be pointing to the right. We got some more rock to deal with. Manassas Gap Shelter. We got one tent over here, tent spot here. So we might just camp up in here. Let's go down and check, see who's at the shelter though. Maybe sign the shelter book. They've mowed this, so I don't know if this is meant to be camping. It looks like it. I see a picnic table, so the shelter must be right here. This is a Manassas. Here's a bear hang pole. So basically, instead of hanging your bag from a bear cable, they usually have a pole that's mounted on the side, which is this right here. You hook your food bag to this, and then you reach up and you hook it on that hook. And the bears can't get to it there. I don't see any hiking, trekking poles or anything, so I don't know if anybody's here. This looks like an older one. It's got some chinking. There's a raccoon or something, but nobody's here. This is an old one. Oh, little bunny rabbit. That must have been what it was, and not a raccoon. Hello, Bonnie Bunny. What you doing? We'll leave you alone. All right, so we'll just head back here, and we'll find a tent spot. This trail here is probably where the trail that I saw came out. So this wasn't too far off trail. And there's no indicating areas that there's any tent spots in the next little while. So I guess we'll just chill out here. I may just drop my pack and see if I can find something down the trail. Just a little ways. Where I guess I can keep my pack on and just hike back. There's a fire pit or something back here. It's pretty remote. There must not be a lot of tent spots because they have mowed. So. All right. Let's just pitch the tent right over here and be done. This is somewhat flat, so let's do it.
Hey guys, that's it for tonight. We had a great day in Front Royal. Thank you again for free showers and shuttle and laundry. So tomorrow I'll be able to see Wendy. I'll hike 10 miles out to the parking lot, and we'll visit with her over the weekend. So thank you very much for watching my videos and subscribing and praying for me and supporting me. So YOLO. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.